Hi guys, today we're doing surface area review, surface area of composite solids. This is page 2 of the surface area review worksheets. And what we're going to do is calculate the surface area of each shape, correct one decimal place where necessary. And we'll need to use Pythagoras' theorem to calculate an unknown length for one of these. So what we do when we are calculating the area of a composite solid, the surface area of a composite solid, is we want to work out how many faces the solid has, and there'll be quite a few faces that are the same. So for this first one, we have quite a few faces, so I'm going to label my top face A and my bottom face under there B. Now A and B are totally different shapes. We then have this back face here C and this side face here D. We have this front face here F, this face E and F, and they are the same, just flipped. And then we have G, H, and I. So for this one we have a total of 9 faces. So let's find the area of each face. So the area of A is it was a square, and then it's got a little square taken out. So we have a square, and then it had this square taken out. So how we do that is we'll go 12 times 12, because that is how we find the area of the square that was there, minus 4 times 4, because that was that little square that's been taken out. So 12 times 12 minus 4 times 4 is equal to 128 meters squared. We then have the area of B. Now the area of B is exactly the same as the area of C, which is exactly the same as the area of D. So we're going to find all of these together. So the area of B plus C plus D is that there's 3 of those, and these are squares. So they are the square that has sides 12 and 12, or 12 and 12, or 12 and 12. So it's 3 times 12 squared, or 12 times 12. So 3 times 12 squared is equal to 432 meters squared. We then have, so we've done A, B, C, D. We're now going to do E and F. Now these are exactly the same shape. They are this shape here and this shape here. They are just the flip of each other. And again, they started off to be a square, and then they had a rectangle taken out this time. So there's 2 of those, and our square is still 12 by 12, minus that rectangle is length 4 by 6. So we'll take that out. So minus 4 by 6. So we'll have 2 lots of 12 by 12. 12 times 12 minus 4 times 6, which gets us 240 meters squared for areas E and F together. We then have G and H, and again, they are the same area as well, G and H. So we have 2 areas here, and they are these rectangles. Now these rectangles have dimensions 4 by 6, so we just go 4 by 6. So 2 times 4 times 6 is equal to 48 meters squared. And lucky last, we have that area of I, and that is just a square with dimensions 4 by 4, which equals 16 meters squared. So now to find the surface area, what we do is we add all of our faces together, HI. So we add all of our faces areas together, so 128 plus 432 plus 240 plus 48 and plus 16. When we do this, we get a surface area equals 128 plus 432 plus 240 plus 48 plus 16. We get 864 meters squared. Moving on to part B. For part B, we have another solid, and we want to label all our faces. So we have face A, and we'll call the back here face B. Now A and B are exactly the same. We'll then have C, D, E, F. This side face here is G, and this bottom face here is H. So we want to find the surface area of all of these. However, we don't have all of the dimensions of our shape. So we have this side here, which is 20, that goes all the way along these sides, and that's 20. We then have that this is 34. There's nowhere else that that's 34. We have that this is 16. We have that this is 28. We have that this is 45, and the back bit there's 45, but we do not know this side here. So how we're going to find this side here is we go our 34 minus our little bit of 16. So this whole length here is 34, this bit here is 16, so this bit here is 34 minus 16. So 34 minus 16 gives us 18. So this side here is 18. And then we also do not know, we'll just use this color, we don't know this length along here. So how we find that length is we have that this is 45, we have that this is 28, so we need to find this length here by going 45 minus 28. 45 minus 28 is 17. Okay, so now that we know all that, we want to find the area of each face. So like I said before, area A plus B are exactly the same. So we're going to find that. Area A and B are in fact an L shape. So what we need to do is we need to split this or these into two rectangles. So I'm going to split it along here, and I'll find area 1 and area 2. So it's getting quite confusing now. So area 1, it is this rectangle here, and it has dimensions 16 by 45. So there's 2 of area A and B, so put a 2 out the front, and then we go 16 times 45, and that is my area 1. Plus, now my area 2 is this rectangle here, which is dimensions 18 by 17. So 18 times 17, and that was my area 2. So if I put that into my calculator, so 2 lots of 16 times 45 plus 18 times 17, I get 2052. Now I'm going to find area C. They're a lot easier from here on in. So area C is this rectangle here with dimensions 16 by this pink side, and that pink side is 20. So 16 times 20 is equal to 320. Oh, and this is centimeters squared. These are all area lengths. We then have area D. Area D is this shape here, this rectangle, and it is 28 by 20. So 28 times 20 is equal to 560 centimeters squared. We then have area E. Area E is this rectangle here, and it is 18 by 20. So 18 times 20 is 360 centimeters squared. We then have area F, which is this rectangle here. So area F is equal to 17 times 20, where 17 times 20 is equal to 340 centimeters squared. Area G is our side rectangle here, and it has dimensions 34 by 20. 34 times 20 is equal to 680 centimeters squared. And then we have our last area, area H, which is 45 by 20. So area H is equal to 45 times 20, which equals 900 centimeters squared. So now for our surface area, we're going to add all of these together. So it is A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G plus H. Now, because I have run out of space, I'm just going to add them up. I'm not going to write what those values are down. So 2052 plus 320 plus 560 plus 360 plus 340 plus 680 plus 900 is equal to 5,212 centimeters